So what do you think? Are we live?
I think we're live.
Are we live?
We're live.
Hey, can anybody hear us?
You guys,
Are we live?
Are we live?
I don't know, are we?
Where's
Are
our
you alive?
Where's our cameraman?
I'm alive.
Who's
There
that?
he
Oh,
It is alive.
all right. Everybody, meet the cameraman back here.
Hello.
All right, man. It's all you.
All right, I'll flip it around here.
Can you? Do you know how to do that?
Boom. There we go.
And we're coming.
All right. What are we doing here, Josh?
I don't know, what are we doing here?
Man, I've been waiting for how long? How long has it been?
About 6 weeks.
6 weeks. So
Maybe a year.
if you guys remember, about 6 weeks ago, Josh and Daniel came down. Were good enough to drive all the way over to Central Oregon, and they picked up my grandpa's truck, and they brought it up here to start doing some work on it. And I had a couple of things. Basically, all I was really initially wanting to do to it was just get it a little bit more off-road worthy, so I could start kind of carrying on my grandpa's tradition of taking it in the outdoors. So really, I mean, I was like, all right, let's get a little bit of a lift in it, and I mean, that was really the main thing, is it was just so low to the
Just
ground.
getting a basic, like, capable setup. So a little bit better tires, a little bit more ground clearance, and then we talked about some better lighting.
That's
Because
right.
the headlights were faded, and
Yeah, that's
stock
right.
headlights on those aren't the best. So that was kind of all we talked about. From there, you don't really know what we've done with it.
Not
It's
at
a
all.
secret
So,
surprise.
I
So
know
I
there's
have-
been some talk about, like, some purple colors, some glitter, and things like that.
which for the record, my grandpa would not be kosher.
No?
No, he was not into pink.
I'll go get that off of there.
Okay, thanks, Tony. You want the acetone?
I mean, every generation gets a little bit more tolerant, so
Yeah.
I would be more tolerant than he would be with it. But
I think you're gonna love it. I hope you're gonna love it, because
So-
that paint's hard to get off.
Yeah, the pink digi camo is gonna be fine.
so this is really, I don't know. Should we talk a little bit about the background, or?
Perhaps I think
I
it'd
would
be
say
cool
run
to
through one more, yeah.
just talk about the background, the story behind the truck and
Yeah.
everything, and then what your goals are with the truck.
So 2 years ago, this February, it'll be 2 years ago that my grandfather died. My grandfather was kind of my primary influence in the outdoors. And this truck was his last truck that up until the time that he lost his driver's license that he drove. And like, one of the cool things about that truck is, as long as he had his driver's license, every Sunday he would take grandma for a drive out in the hills and in the country
Oh,
in
really?
that truck.
That's awesome.
But beyond that, it was his truck that he drove around all the logging roads, and even when he was, I think he was like 87 years old or something, was probably was when he lost his driver's license, was the last time he drove it. So
Did he buy that truck new?
he bought that truck not brand new. He bought it with like 7,000 miles on
So
it. or
pretty much,
something.
yeah.
Yeah. And the same year, the same model year that it was, he bought it. So yeah, it's crazy. So I've been super excited to get it back into service, but also as far as from a practical perspective, I've got my Jeep, and my Jeep's kind of my rough country rig. So the idea was that Grandpa's truck, I wanted to get it back in service for some of my longer road trips, and it's a really comfortable
It
truck
is,
to drive. It's
yes.
old, but it's in great shape. And
It runs great. Those trucks are super dependable. Maybe not the best on fuel mileage, but it's smiles per gallon, not miles per gallon.
does anybody buy an overlanding rig
good
for its
sticker.
fuel economy?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't know, my van does pretty good.
I don't know about that.
I don't know if I believe you.
You shouldn't.
Yeah, so I don't know. What do you think? Should we walk out there?
I think we should probably go look at this truck.
We got enough people viewing right now?
Yeah,
Or
we
should-
got 30 on here. and
Okay.
We have 115, 114.
30,000? Perfect.
Yeah.
Did you want to talk about anything else before we kind of get sidetracked onto the truck? Like,
Oh, yeah, let's tell them about the hoodies that are coming out. Those will be available starting tomorrow.
Yeah, really excited about that. Over, if you pan over there, you can see the little Overland and Coyote Works merchandise, and we got hoodies.
We've
coming
got
out
new hoodies
tomorrow.
with a new design,
Awesome.
which the design you'll see shortly.
Yeah, cool.
And yeah.
So excited about that hoodie. And do we have something else too? Hoodies next.
Hoodies and hats are coming.
yep, patches.
Patches are on their way here.
Yeah.
Probably some new stickers coming.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But hoodies are definitely the first thing that you're going to
Yeah, I
see.
would say just
And those are going to be live on the website today?
starting tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yep.
Cool.
Also, I know we were running low on stock on our like extra large T-shirts.
Yep.
But those
Those are in production and ready to rock.
Yeah, we got hit hard with the XLs, but I think we're really close to having those shipping out, right?
Yep.
It's been
Right,
really
first
cool.
part next week.
Yep, first part of next week, those will be on their way.
I don't know if you guys have been seeing these too, but a lot of people have been sending me pictures of them wearing their Coyote Works
Yeah,
T-shirts
well,
like out in the
to
field.
see.
That's really cool. Love seeing that. So
Yeah.
any of you that want to keep sending those in, that's pretty cool.
Definitely. Yeah,
It's nice to see those things out in their rightful environment.
I wear mine every day. Oh, I gotta get way up there. Spring break!
Come on, pal, I want to see more of your legs.
Who's got this? Travis have the beads?
Yeah, usually. He's kind of the bead guy.
Bead roll.
All right, guys. I have been waiting forever to see this truck.
Yeah, let's wait one more minute. What else do we want to talk about? What do you want for Christmas?
Should I drive it in?
Rowena.
Yeah.
Can we go drive it in?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's that big curve.
I'll be right back with it.
We're just gonna plow
These
through
guys
all
are
of it.
killing me. Killing me.
All right, come on, Casey. Let's do
All right,
this.
so follow.
Let's go, guys. Nope. You ready to go on the other side? I'm gonna knock 3 times. We're ready to go. Hey, you guys, are you guys out there ready to see this? You'll be seeing it at the same time that Casey does the first time. So, what do you think, Case?
Man, I can't wait to see it.
All right. Come closer.
Definitely equal parts excited and nervous.
Pink's gonna throw you for a twist.
It's us.
Holy shit.
Come on out.
That does not even look like the same truck.
That's Grandpa's truck.
No way.
So we got the black Rhino wheels. You got to pick those out. We picked out the tires, but from there, that's really about all you saw.
Oh man. Look at that. The American flag. God, I love the graphics on it. Wow, that is super cool.
So we also blacked out all the chrome. If this is something you don't like, all this will peel off of the chrome.
No, man, that's
But
awesome.
super durable product that is going to take a beating out there and easy to touch up.
The one thing you guys saw is I'd replaced this piece right here with the black, and I was trying to figure out like what's going to be the best way to get all that chrome covered up.
Yep, we got rid of all chrome.
Dude, this is
Tactical.
This is 10 times cooler than anything I'd imagined.
Yeah?
Wow.
All right.
I mean, this thing was like what 6-8 inches off the ground
Right.
with the steps on it.
This is a nice stance. It's modest, but a lot more ground clearance.
Very level and
We got the soft topper on there.
topper.
There you go. Do the full walk around.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's perfect. Perfect. I love the graphics, man. That is so badass.
So he hasn't seen this logo yet?
No.
Yeah, I really like it in this configuration right here.
You like the Coyote Works out?
See you later. Hey, have a good night, guys. You too. That is so cool, you guys.
We got the Coyote on the windows too on the flat.
Oh, man. Oh,
And-
yeah.
We've got the bird.
Oh, check that out. So Vern was my grandpa's name. His grandpa's.
That's why I was asking you on the road, so you could get the name and print it real quick.
Were you literally making that when we were driving over
I
here?
had,
Yeah.
I had to have him ask you what your grandpa's name was so I could get
Oh
this thing.
man, this is incredible.
We also tinted the front windows for some extra security on the road.
Uh-huh. And I love the American flag, my grandpa's name. This is, I didn't even see the hood.
Did you see the hood yet?
We got that put on about a minute before you got here.
Yep.
This is so awesome. So awesome. All right.
And then we got the new lights, so all the light assemblies are brand new. All 3 of them down to the fog lights. All of them have upgraded LED bulbs, so they're super bright. Yeah, turn on the lights. It's got this cool DRL light setting. Super bright.
Josh, man, I know it's COVID.
I don't care.
That is so cool. Where's Daniel? Where's my brother? You guys did absolutely awesome. Knocked it out of the park. Seriously, that is so cool.
I'm happy that you like it.
We've got the Bilstein 5100s in there, so this thing rides super smooth. That was the hard thing about the lift kits for these trucks is they make a lot of kits, but they're all very basic, and they come with really cheap parts. So what we did is we pieced everything together so we could get the best ride we could out of it.
Oh man, the stance is just perfect.
Yeah.
I love how
Awesome.
it's
It's sitting so nice.
level, and those tires are like the perfect size. They fit under there.
Yep.
It looks more like a 4-wheel drive than it did when it showed up.
Did you get the cool coyote works on the hood?
So we did have to pull off the front mud flaps and do a little bit of trimming in there, so when you're at full flex, you're not revving. Put a little bit of a trim right here. And the rear mud flaps were they look like they're from Grandpa's truck. So we got some new GMC mud flaps on there. Kind of clean it up.
That's awesome. I want to see. We'll see if a few things are here, but like this is what was so interesting about my grandpa is he was like infinitely practical. So like you see stuff like this. Like this was one of my grandpa's little repairs. He thought that this needed a little bit more engineering right here, so he added that. And then I don't know if you guys saw inside the truck. Oh, you guys, like here's a little strap here that holds a little trash can in place that my grandpa wired in there. So
I saw the little trash can in the back seat too, like
yep,
screwed to the side.
yep, that's the little trash can that goes there, and yeah, you see little stuff like that all over it. So this is a soft topper.
Yeah, and this will roll up for you.
That'll roll up for you.
That's got the tinted window on there. Did it come with a clear window also?
Yeah. Wait, what else did it come with?
Wait, what is that?
What else did it come with?
Heck is that?
What is that?
Merry Christmas.
Oh, God. That is awesome.
I know you don't drink beer, but you can fit a lot of kombucha in there.
A lot of coconut water.
That too.
Cold brew.
Oh, that is awesome.
So what's cool about this soft topper is you can fold this whole thing down in a matter of about a minute, and it all will fold forward and stay there. Or you can unbutton the sides and roll it up for like an open air.
So
setting.
you can get access to the whole bed and
Super easy.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yep. And it came with a clear window for the back too, so you have an extra window.
That's what's rolled up in the back seat.
I cannot believe how cool this thing
We
came out.
also upgraded the spare underneath, so it's got the same Patagonia MT, just on
Cool.
the factory rim. So same size, so
Yep.
that's all kosher now.
Yep, perfect.
And it fit
And
under
it
there.
fit
really
under
nice.
there.
Yep.
What size are the tires?
Those guys are, I gotta record memory on that. I think they're 285, 70, 17.
285 70s?
Yep.
Okay, so I think those are the same size that I run on my Jeep.
It's probably very close to that, yep.
Yeah, so I can interchange them.
Mm-hmm.
And this is just absolutely incredible. What do we got? We got questions from people.
Can you see them on there? Because I can't.
Occasionally they'll pop up.
Oh, I see.
There, you're gonna
Yeah.
get a lot of people commenting on how beautiful this truck is.
This is freaking awesome.
Asking where Lolo Overland is located.
Asking what?
Where Lolo,
Troutdale, Oregon.
where Lolo.
Troutdale, Oregon, right outside of Portland.
Yeah.
Just a lot of people saying how beautiful it is.
It is.
Good seeing you today.
Congrats.
So I think this truck is technically a classic now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
21 years old.
Yeah, it's a 1999
Yep.
GMC Sierra Z21
Z71.
or Z71. So it's got the, I think from what I can tell, it comes with the limited slip dips.
Which will be
and-
really nice for you on that.
Yep.
Do you already have your first trip planned?
Not necessarily where I'm gonna go, but I have my first trip planned in it. I'm gonna.
We just got a good question on the Instagram.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Jason Boylan wants to know if there's a fire extinguisher in it.
A fire extinguisher in it.
Why would it need
We
a
might
fire
have to check on that one.
We're gonna have to.
Chevys don't burn down.
Yeah, that's true.
I've had my vehicle fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, one and done. Yeah.
I always feel like people always ask, like, how can you drive a Jeep after that happened?
Yeah.
And I'm always like, well, what are the chances that one guy's going to have 2 Jeeps burned down in his lifetime?
Yeah.
Like, it's probably the safest rig I can drive now.
Is this going to replace your Jeep someday entirely?
It will not replace my Jeep. No, the idea is in fact, Josh and I were just talking about this today. Like, the Jeeps, I think, are, we feel like there's just not, like, really very many better options for really rough road and even a comfortable ride on miles and miles of off-road. But the flip side is they are not fun to drive for
On
hours
road.
and hours
Yeah.
and hours on the pavement.
This is going to be
So,
your long haul.
yeah, I really want to do some like longer trips down into Nevada, like Death Valley. We've been talking about with the crew here doing some more expedition style trips together. And
Definitely happening.
Yep. You can fit a lot more gear in here, which is nice because the Jeeps are tough with packing
Yeah.
gear. And
Yep. Tony's got his Tacoma set up with he's got access to the jumping jack trailer. Daniel's getting the van set up. Josh has got his full size truck set up. So we'll be able to do some pretty cool trips.
Oh yeah.
we got the same. Oh no, we didn't get the same tires. I was going to say your van's getting mud terrains too.
We got mud trains for the van. They're sitting right over there, getting ready to get put on.
doing nothing.
Yep. Yet.
So
Well, I got to celebrate with my beer. Let me grab that thing.
Grab it.
and then let's swap cameras.
Okay.
And let's get all you guys. I just want to get the whole crew
Come on
in the
in,
shot
boys.
here.
You
All you too, man. You make tacos around the shop, and
Travis,
Come on, Trap Dog.
you can film from over here.
all right.
I'll film you filming us.
So can you guys just go down the line and tell everybody who you are and what you do?
Augustine, what do you do?
Make tacos.
He's our personal chef we have here at Lolo. And the best tacos in probably the lower 48.
And I have the coolest Jeep Renegade. Fiat Renegade.
Who are you?
Who am I, Casey? I don't even know.
You're my brother,
I'm
man,
Casey's
Daniel.
brother, Daniel. I do the marketing and the design around this place,
And the crawfish ear.
and I occasionally wear crawfish earrings.
It's the famous North Fork earring.
It's North Fork earring.
Yeah.
It's on your Jeep.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah, it does. It'll look better on the van.
Everyone knows who I am, right? Maybe not.
This
Josh is famous.
I'm Josh. I'm the lead tactical officer here.
I'm Tony. I'm the lead technical
tech.
Do all
Technical tech.
out here in the shop.
And really the most sensible person out of the group.
That's what I was thinking.
Say
Yeah.
woods for him.
Look at the camera and just say it.
Sorry guys, I didn't mean to leave you hanging on
Woods.
the angle.
Where do you like hanging out?
Will you take this
In the
one,
woods.
actually?
Out in the woods.
'Cause I keep
And last but definitely not least,
I'm Travis. I help Daniel with the marketing stuff. We do the everything. And we do it all, man.
Long walks on the beach.
Long walks, holding hands, and this.
Soft Roading New Zealand just asked, what is Josh drinking? Does somebody
Level
want to out
beer.
him?
level beer, baby.
Level?
Yep.
Yep.
Local Portland brewer.
Delicious.
Delicious. We got it on tap down here.
The comment disappeared real fast, but I think that was Francis. I'm guessing with Love from Nevada, Francis. It went by really fast, so if that was you, Francis, I'm sorry. But she just said that Lolo Overland is class act.
Thank you, Francis.
And Alvin the Texan, new friend of mine. You guys are probably going to meet him. I think Alvin's heading up this way right around the 31st. He'll probably stop by. He says hi.
Cool. Hey, Alvin.
The chipmunks.
Unbelievable.
I think Francis just ordered something last week. Didn't she?
I think so.
The Purple Nader is asking if I'm going to meet up with Trail Recon when he comes out. I need somebody else to grab this camera.
You can multitask.
Can you do 2 of them at the same time?
Oh, he's got it. He's the champ.
Trail Recon meetup.
Yeah, it sounded like the comment said Trail. Brad was coming up this direction.
Really?
All right.
God, this thing is cool. It's pretty sweet.
The graphics are just, it's so crazy because Usually I'm more into like low profile stuff,
Uh-huh.
but they just look so bad or something.
Yeah, it took us a lot of time to figure out how we wanted to do the graphics and how to keep it tasteful.
No, it's awesome. The I think because they're black,
The matte finish. Yep.
the black matte finish, like it really has that
It's a
kind
nice,
of
subtle-
look.
Nice little bit of hairspray, you know?
Will there be patches made with the new logo,
Yes, there will be.
CBH76, on Coyote Works?
Yep, and that's also, this logo and the one on the tailgate here is what the hoodie is going to have as well, just so you guys know.
And have you thought about putting a bed system in the back?
You know, Josh and I were just starting to talk about this. Was kind of the first stage, or this was actually way beyond the first stage of the build. And so now the next thing will be putting together the gear to actually camp out of it. We were kind of talking about, Josh was going to show me how he has the back of his full-size truck set up, but I'm thinking I'm going to go back, at least initially, probably go back old school with it, do something like a bed platform in the back for sleeping, and
Yep.
a couple of real simple boxes. We were just looking at some gear in the showroom.
Yep.
Gonna pick up a few more gear items to have in this rig, a table, a good camp chair, a stove, some things like that, but I'll probably keep it real simple, sleeping platform and a couple of boxes for my gear, and
The Cupid heater worked great in
yeah,
there.
yeah,
Small enough space where it'll heat that. And
yeah.
these are actually a great insulator too. I'm surprised how much heat they hold in.
Really?
Yeah. Very durable too.
Yeah. What are these?
So if you unbutton this, you can roll it up
Okay.
and it will attach up there. There's a buckle on the back side,
Uh-huh.
which is pretty cool.
God, that feels really strong and tight.
Yep.
Does the is it a solid front, or is it an IFS, the front of the truck?
It's IFS. Yep. GMCs are all IFS, which is a little bit trickier to lift, and especially if you want to go up more than this, it gets really complicated. But try to keep it simple with a lot of original parts on this one. So basically, we cranked up the front it's about 2.5 inches in the front.
2.5 in
Yep.
the front.
And I think the back was around 1.5 inches, 1 3/4.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's crazy. It really,
Try to get a level stance on it.
it makes it seem like it sits a lot higher. I wish
Yeah.
I wish we could show a picture, but we'll be doing a follow-up video. So I think are you guys gonna do one too?
Yeah, we'll do a more
We'll do a
detailed
build
video of kind of what
on
we
this.
went through and did on it, yeah.
So we'll have a follow-up video that'll go in a little bit more detail of it and show you guys the comparison, and what it looked like before. But man, I am telling you guys, if you look on my Instagram right now, I just posted before pictures, and that is literally what this truck looked like when I dropped it off, and it does not look like the same truck at all.
No, it does not,
No,
That's awesome.
my grandpa would be proud.
That's
See,
that's what we were looking
This
for.
is the truck my grandpa would like.
You,
yeah.
Would your grandpa like it set up like this?
He would.
Yeah.
Yep,
Okay.
he would.
All right.
For
Mission
Vern.
accomplished.
Yeah, definitely mission
Alright.
accomplished.
Know what I mean, Vern?
Any other questions popping up?
Nope, not right now. I'm watching for them.
Okay, you guys have
A lot of comments, just continuous comments about how pretty cool the truck looks,
Jason
and
Bernstein wants to know if the soft top comes off quickly. It does.
In about a minute. Yeah.
About a minute, yeah, so.
Yep. Super quick.
Casey.
10 minutes to go back on.
Okay, so like the rooftop tents,
Yeah.
yeah, I usually say 1 minute,
Yeah.
but it's, you know.
Just folding it down.
should we do another walk around of the rig here?
Yeah, do it.
Then we'll get it on the follow-up video coming.
So how you feel, Dave? I'm overwhelmed, man. Overwhelmed. Yeah, I couldn't even, it's weird because I knew I wanted to do something with the truck, but I don't see a lot of them really fixed up, like for kind of overlanding or the style of, there's a couple of them I've seen in Pine Grove that are really lifted up, like 6.5-inch lift kits and 37-inch tires, you know, but this is like exactly what I like. This is exactly what my grandpa would have done if he was fixing it up. It's a practical build. It'll still ride good.
Still drive very nice on the road, but gives you the capability out there.
Got the extra clearance.
Somebody asked one more time, and I forget too. How big is the lift?
It's technically a 2.5-inch lift.
Okay, 2.5.
It's crazy. It looks higher than that, though.
Yeah, and what helps with that too is a larger tire, bring it up even more, and all that. Yeah.
Yep. So we went a little bit bigger tires.
Yep.
The tires with the lift, and then new shocks. And
Yep.
Yeah. So the combination there. Yeah, and we'll go into. I'll learn as after we get off this live stream. I'll find out like what specifically we did. And that'll all be in that follow-up video.
Yep. Yeah, we can do a full parts list of everything we've done. I was just trying to think if we missed anything else, but
My boy.
that's about it.
I love the. Come check this out. I love the grill all blacked out.
I did that to my Renegade as well. It makes it look so much better.
Does that have blacking it out?
From the front.
Do you like that?
Yeah.
We were kind of nervous if you would be into that look, but
No, that's perfect. Yeah, and I'm really curious to hear how you guys actually did that too.
so this is all Plasti-Dip. Have you ever heard of Plasti-Dip?
Yeah.
The spray on. And what's cool is if it gets damaged or you don't like it, you can peel a corner and the whole thing peels off. But it's a lot more durable than paint. These
tires are
Yep.
Touch up super easy too.
Touch-up is
I
super
do my
easy.
touch up on my Renegade all the time.
Swizzy.
And you got a custom plate frame on there.
Oh, you do, huh?
We kind of have those old dealer plates on there.
You need tags.
Well, yeah, but the DMV's not really operating.
I know.
I know. I was thinking about
That's
that.
why he didn't give you a ticket.
Oh, good. Make sure we'll have to do that. What do they call that when you black out the license plate?
Oh yeah.
In the street.
Uh-huh.
And the lights are awesome.
Yeah, you're gonna love those.
Way beyond anything I ever expected.
Only issue is everyone's gonna know it's you now in town.
That's true. That's true.
I think the other Jeep was pretty recognizable too.
Yeah, just didn't have Coyote Works so big on the side though.
I know. I tell you though, so, like seeing all these graphics on here actually makes me think about like maybe we should like spruce up the.
Absolutely.
Should we spruce up the Jeep case?
Really. I mean, I put some of the vinyl on my. I don't know if you guys saw those, but I put the Lolo overlands on either.
Oh, yeah,
side.
no, that
Yeah,
looks
we
awesome.
your house today. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I say we just, spend a few hours one day, hang out, and get it done.
Yeah. That would be super cool. God, I'm just blown away, man. Unbelievable.
I'm gonna do a brief stop because I've only got 29 minutes that I
Okay.
can record at once.
Yeah, I don't know. What do you think, Daniel? Will we wrap this up, or we got?
Yeah, let's wrap it, and
Okay.
you guys can check it out in more detail on the next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so anybody hit us up with questions, give us a little bit, we'll get a detailed kind of build video out there for you guys. And
Any other questions for the ending, or somebody has the question of like how much the soft topper would be?
Off the top of my head, I think for the full size, the soft topper is around 750, 800, right around there. Yeah, and what's cool about them is they are locally made, come out of Boulder, Colorado. Cool company. Yeah, and we could take a second for any questions anyone
Yeah,
has.
if we want to do a few questions before we log off here.
yeah, so if you guys have any questions, hit us up. If not, throw them in the comments.
Yep. Coyote Works hoodies going live tomorrow.
Yep.
Yeah.
The
Watch for
tailgate
those.
has an answer.
What
Oh,
does
yeah.
the tailgate have?
Well, I guess we can close it out with that, right? What's on the tailgate?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, guys. Well,
Thank you guys. I really appreciate you showing up and watching, and this is really cool.
I guess he doesn't have to say it anymore. I'll just have that do it for him. Thank you guys for tuning in. We love you.
Coyote Works out.
Coyote Works out. You guys are